Hey, Shaitan. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed, we are live once again from Arrakis. Yes, we are. Now, I'm just doing the social medias. Bear with a moment. Go, there's that done, and then a couple more to work on. What to do, rather. Do those. There we go. Official Discord for DUNE, of course. I get told off if I don't. I didn't know you were streaming, it didn't come up. Oh, sorry. You know what I mean? So, strange. And then other people, oh, the go is post on here. Post links to videos in the videos channel? Yeah, sure. Whatever. Right, okay then. The Landsrad is in on our server, and you can see the vote was rather in favour of a vehicle vendor. So I think we should go and check that. It told you when you highlighted them.
My apologies.
Not you?
Duke Leto Atreides?
There she is. Oh, no, it's not live yet. No. It's still on those.
Sorry, but I may open.
That's tools. So this is the one we're waiting
I
for.
only trade with those who have the favor.
There we go. Oh, not yet. Yeah. I'm not sure how long will the session be. 4 minutes, 52 seconds. I'm just going to wait here. No point dashing. By the time I get back to Haggard Basin, it'll be live. So we'll just hang here. A few things to do this evening. Monday is the eve of reset day, which happens first thing tomorrow morning. So I'll be taking down the desert base. Otherwise, it just gets eaten by the Coriolis storm. And we don't want that to happen, do we? No, we don't. quite nice having a new mouse. Three minutes, 31 seconds. It's counting down. Well, it may be Monday, but I'm off work all this week, so I'm going to treat myself to a beverage. I shall be back in but a moment. Yep, just under 2 minutes to go, and Landstrad time. Yes, indeed. Okie doke. So, hopefully, some decent vehicle parts, i.e. for crawlers and such. Just over a minute to go. Don't know if you heard that. How do you do the email thing? Oh, that's it. I was... Shaitan gave me a salute or a bow and I couldn't reply. It's so rare I use it, I couldn't remember how to do it. Oh my god, old man fails at game again.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Coriolis in 9 hours. That's how long you've got before it's game over. For any bases or equipment left out in the deep desert, it does get eaten. Right, that should be
I
it.
only trade with those who have the favor of the Landsrad by...
0 seconds. Oh, gone quiet.
I only trade with those who have the...
It says it's finished. Oh my god. Decree issued. There we go.
I am permitted to trade with those favored by the...
Look, focus cut array dampened. How many can I buy? 2. Okay. And spice container. Can only buy 1. Storm Discord. There we go. Oh my god, you just spent all that money. Yeah, no. Bigger Buggy Boot Mark 6, Focus Cut Array Mark 6. Don't need, because I've already got a few spares. Otherwise, let's check in at the market. Oh, there you go, sold that one. 2,900,000 Solaris, now it's 17 million. My god. Means maybe I should do another mining run before I take the deep desert base down. Yeah, I think maybe I should. I'm going to take the carrier out. That means I need to bring the carrier back again to take the base down, but hey ho, easy come, easy go. Now, I bought these. I don't particularly need them for myself, but I thought maybe Space Quest or someone else could use them. Phantom is hello all, welcome on in, is on a 20 screen stream. Welcome on in, good sir, and yes, it's Monday. Coriolis is blowing in, so it's can't say shit day in Agger Basin. It's just the way they do it, I guess. Gold, good day sir, good day to you, Gold. It is a good day. The Landstrad just popped. Yeah, it was the weapons vendor. Oh god, you really can't see anything. There is a mod to get rid of the dust. You know, why is it so misty? There's no water, it's dust. It's dust. Got that there. Double check. Yep, still there. It will let me buy 2 of the wheels, even though you can now make 2 per. That will go in the very special. Why do I have aluminum? Huh. I'm not sure why. I've made over 50k ingots. Yeah. I've been selling mine. A bit. Not sure why I've got a limit. Let's put it in there with the rest. Okay. Need to grab some fuel cells. Yeah. How long are you listing them for? Like 3 days or whatever? Sometimes you listing them for 1 day is generally not good enough. I think because people don't check the markets every day, but 3 days seems to be the sweet spot for me. Extra fuel. Oh, I should have checked. Do I want to do another run? I can always do another run tomorrow. I guess. We've got bags of time. but that would mean carrying everything back, I guess. Decisions. No, you know what? Let's go out there, take the base down. Please don't have left any stuff in the containers. I can't always bring it back with me. I don't know who keeps leaving stuff. Please stop. Yeah, I don't need the container this time for this. It all fits neatly in the... refueling now. Do not want to be without fuel with one of these. Container base is down, ready for tomorrow. Yeah, I left it until now because I was a little busy before. I had a virtual physio appointment, so I had to get off the, get off DUNE and be ready for that with a webcam and everything. Clunk, clunk, click every trip. Right, so DD, start taking down the base. I'm gonna have to check, make sure there's nothing there. You should know the drill by now, Stormers. The base is open to all, but it does get taken down on Mondays. Please ensure your trays are in the upward position. All your loot is taken back to the guild. Or it will be donated to the guild coffers. At best, most likely, it will just get left in the desert. I'm not your mum. You left your PE kit. I brought it home. It's not me. Base that was next to me is already down, so fair enough. I might do another mining run. Busy day at the hotel. 200 guests have left the building. Oh, post-Christmas going home. Yeah, Mrs. Kalos works in hospitality as well. Right, what's in here? Right, okay, nice, empty. And fuel cells, well, we just lost them. Cause, yeah. Do I want to do one last mining run? Means coming back again, I suppose. Fly out, empty the titanium and strav, come back out, pack up the base. That's the plan. Excuse me. Strav up here. The lights on for the stream. There we go. I can see where I'm going without them, more or less. However, for anybody that can't, there we are. Just as the camera whipped itself round. Checked out the new personal floating torchlight test server last night. It is much better as a light source, but you know, I'll always have a soft spot for the crotch light because that was special. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot better as something to light where you're looking. It's nearly as good as these headlights. Not far off. I took it down to the bottom of Hager Rift, and yeah, a big pool of light. It floats above head height. Shines down in front of you, so it does actually work quite well, and it's made exactly the same way. It just says personal light, you know, so when you open your inventory it's just there, made from steel or whatever, so pretty much everyone that's been on for a few weeks can already take it. As a light, it's much better, but as an iconic, funny thing that was in the game, it's not as good, because the crotch light was just funny. I'm sure it's meant to be a belt light, but you can see it more when there's debris in the air, but yeah, it seems to shine from the crotch, hence the crotch light. But for finding your way in the dark, much better. Yeah. We can nip over after I've done the mining run, taking it back, come back with the buggy, take everything down, fly the base back, ready to go, packed up in the buggy. I like doing it that way because it's like, right, it's the DD mining base kit, ready to go in the buggy, which is part of the kit. So it's kind of like a set of it, a set within a set of itself, kind of thing. Yeah, a little bit. so how's everyone doing anyway? Hope your festives were good if I haven't seen you since before then. Yeah, someone said, oh, I always take my buggy out into PvP and it takes them a nose. Well, chill. I actually like the chill. I know, it's sad maybe, but hey, you know, you do you, I do me. No, not literally, of course. Anyone says anything, it's not what I meant. Yeah, why does the chat change every time in zone? Why is that? Why did... I mean, it serves no purpose, so I can only assume it's some sort of oversight. It's not the end of the world, I appreciate that, but oh god, the paragraph of text I've typed that doesn't get sent to the person I want to send it to because I happen to zone. It's quite annoying. Someone type the word Solido so I don't forget to Solido the base before I take it down. Which I will, no doubt. And then regret it deeply. Because then I'll have to redo the whole base instead of just building it for Solido projection, which is about 100 times easier, I've got to be honest. It's a damn sight faster, definitely say that. Makes getting set back up on Tuesday morning a lot simpler. Massively simpler. Someone else did a run before they packed up as well, because I'm not seeing nodes where I normally see them this week. Storms blowing in, means no other storms. A good time to get in the base now, because you know you could have both the buggy and your carrier or whatever on the ground, and you know for a fact there's no storms about to blow in, so you don't feel like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, storms are coming. Space Quest who made that point, and it was like, you're absolutely right. Okay. Nodes around here, they don't seem to be here now, so my guess is the base that was here had a quick mining run before they packed up. Makes sense. Doing exactly the same thing, so no shame. Fill this, take it back, empty it, back out, back up the base, fly it out, job done, and then we can go muck about after that. Sounds like a plan to me. Copper. So South Haggard. Not doing that. We need the headlights any longer. Up here. Oh yes, there is a bit of something up here. There's a few things up here. Your inventory is full. Understood. Let's take this buggy home. I did have a bit of, what's the name in there as well though, didn't I? Probably stuff I don't need, like that, and the scrap. I wonder, we dump a bit of this? We obviously didn't need it to complete the base, so Last stone I won't throw away. Granite I almost certainly will. How hard is granite, really? And also, yeah, full again. Yeah, couldn't even finish it. Random crash again. Have you optimized your system? Because this is an Unreal 5 game. There are some optimizations to any PC, new or old, which really help with the stability of an Unreal 5 game. Any Unreal 5 game could be made by any company. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one made by Funcom. Use NVIDIA Inspector, you can set default to use rebar on every single game. 14 months old, yeah, so similar to mine. I think mine's maybe 6 months older than that. 13th Jan, i7, 13700K, DDR5, RTX 4080. NVMe drive, etc. But there are optimizations beyond the hardware itself. Are you Win 10 or Win 11? I resisted Windows 11 for quite a while, to be honest. It was a bit of a learning curve getting things the way I like them on the computer after 11, yeah. There's some registry tweaks and stuff to do, and then a quick driver hack to really improve performance generally. At the moment, how are we doing? 100 odd frames a second. CPU is acting like it's got nothing to do. But there's a lot of background tasks in Windows 11 which can cause crashes in modern games, and setting the computer with a registry hack so that it prioritizes current tasks rather than background tasks, stuff like that. You know, just the usual virtually de-bloating Windows itself. And then a couple of driver tweaks, like I've got it saved, so if you get NVIDIA Inspector, NVIDIA Profile Inspector, doesn't matter how old the version is, it still works. So, and then just change the global driver. So refresh, with sync, ABR, all of that. Texture filtering, high performance, trilinear off. But then when you get down to common, there you go. Rebar enabled, and then set all these settings like that. Threaded optimization off. A few settings like that apply. It applies it to the base driver. And yeah, it really does help. I've got all the settings saved as a .nip file. So if you want them, let me know. I'll send them over on Discord, and you just import them to the file. Every time you update your drivers, though, you need to do them again. It's the only downside, but that's... I used to grab the latest drivers from NVIDIA all the time. I do not do that anymore. As soon as they got AI writing bits of the code, it all went to shit. We got AI slop in our driver packages from NVIDIA. They've realised that now, although they don't care about gamers anymore. Because formerly, as far as that company were concerned, we were 30% of their revenue. Now, with all the AI hype, we're less than 1%. So they just don't give a shit about it. We're by the by, even though it was gamers buying their cards that built that company. Feels a bit rough, but there you go, that's corporations for you. Yeah, since I made those little tweaks and a couple of registry entries and stuff, which I can share you the link for. As long as you're comfortable messing around with the registry, I am. I've been using Windows since 3.1, so quite happy to poke about under the hood. And if you balls it up, just create a restore point before you do any of that, and then if you do balls it up, set it back to the restore point, no biggie. Some of the reg edits you will need to renew anytime you do any updates, and some you don't. Drop this, we empty it, we fly back, we take down the base. I think might need to do that landing again. Bloody hell. Right, okay. Unload. Yeah, I undervolted the CPU. Knocked 100 megahertz off its maximum clock. Stuff that you don't miss in performance, but drops temps quite a bit. I'm one of them, I can't not fiddle with it, you know? It's like, it's not mine unless I fiddle with it. I don't know. So I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch with software, and I have like no issues. Right, let's do. Okay, you're full there. Oh, I should have put the titanium in this one. Okay. Pop that in there. Then we're going to go back here. Nope, not you. You. It's just easier to keep account of where you're at. All going on. Most of it. Most of it. go. None in that one. Already made all that stuff. There we go. Scrap nice and neatly in here. And the other stuff I'm going to put in a different chest. Building mats. Even got some in there. Got it everywhere. It's like, just rummage left hand side down a bit, you'll find some. You know what I mean? Oh, you can have that. There you go. Right, back out to go clean up, I guess. This up, we take it back, we take down the base. Oh, Solido. I said someone typed Solido. I knew I'd forget. I don't know if I've got room to build. Solido, can you build it there? I think you can build it with one of them. Just save me running downstairs again. Was it in this? I built it? I'm gonna find out. No, it wasn't. You idiot. Ah, it's a survival thing instead, isn't it? Oh, never mind. Go back down. Make a Solido tool. Yes, scrap. Solido replicator. Back in a sec. Made 20 earlier today of those, so I'm good for a month. Yeah, good plan. Right, back in a minute. Right, I is back with a fresh beer. So, Alonzi. I'm going to dump the scrap metal. I don't need it for the base. It's everything the base needs is in the base. So it should be a simple exercise. Oh yeah, crotch light. Not on the belt, is it? It's a little below the belt. Oh, below the belt. Farming a particle capacitor because I'm totally out. Oh my god. Did you do them for the hand-in the other week? Was it this week or last week? I don't know. I have got so many of those things. It's ridiculous. I mean, like a stupid that I thought, well, you know, spare carrier wings and engines just in case. Yeah, good point. But I do have a lot. Tell you what, I always run out of carbide scraps. Why? Because they only drop from one pigging location and you get a handful each time. Kind of annoying. Four spare carriers and parts now, yeah. Mind you, you can claim them back, that's the other thing as well. So it's not like, oh, I need a backup spare because, you know, if the worm gets me or some PvP aggro hits me while I'm out there, any griefers. It's not like you can't just spawn it back with some damage, but it does have damage. So it is a bit of a thing. Oh, worms randomly ate a carrier 4 times, dude. That is not funny. I haven't, well, I'm jinxing myself now. I haven't been eaten by the worm since the last time I did it deliberately. And that was, I wanted one of these. Lag spike to the server. Which server is it? Because when they do the merge, I ain't going there. Is what I'm thinking. Or is it there's no regionally, like, local server for you or something like that? Europe Thule, yeah. Well, I'm based, yeah, I'm EU based, even though, you know, Brexit. Which was completely. We own your political party and we don't want to have to pay tax and declare offshore accounts. We want to leave. Fool the people into voting for it. That's basically what Brexit does. There were other forces. But yeah. Right. First things first. Let's get out. Oh, it's in slot number 1. Well done. Clicked it. I'm not trying to place it. Alright, has that actually got it? Preview. Looks good to me. Okay. Here we go. Do these first. Nope, don't care. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Put the aluminum back in there. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't think there's that many on this server. I'm not sure exactly how many actives, but there's a few. Fuel cell, fuel cell, and fuel cell. Have a quick look round, make sure. Just to be on the safe side, quick recce before we go. Trash. And those were the cells that they left in the chest. And I did say to everyone, don't leave stuff there, especially on a Monday. There we go, base mission completed. Almost. I mean, I do get the occasional lag spike, but not. It's never made me crash. I'm on 1 gig fiber. I don't know if that makes a difference or you know what. But yeah, fiber is awesome. Going full fiber because your upload rate doesn't affect your download rate. So I can be streaming to 2 different platforms, sucking up a bunch of bandwidth, and it doesn't affect anybody streaming stuff or downloading stuff anywhere else in the house. rock up in the base with this stuff ready for the rebuild tomorrow. They've definitely changed the spawn-in points for Deep Desert bit. You're always on safe sand. In fact, you're on solid ground effectively here. I mean, you can build a base here maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's on a ramp going up. Theoretically. Changed Haggerty, yeah, well, yeah, case in point, we're in Hanger, aren't we? So, most definitely, so, indubitably, it was it, indubitably. What the fuck did he, what was the word he used to say? Indubitably, what's something like that, I can't say the word, making a fool out of yourself. And I like doing this on Monday, late on the Monday, because there's no storms. That's something else I've noticed on the test server. There doesn't seem to be any Hagger storms. I've logged about 12 hours there, never been caught out by a storm or even remember one happening. Which, you know, is a thing. No sandstorms in DD either. Yeah, so while you're there pulling your base apart and whatever, you're not going to get caught out with... I mean, if it had come then, while I'm halfway through taking the base apart, that would not have been a good time. Makes farming the last spice easier. Well, yeah. Yeah, one of their storms took out... and it was... a thing, be very, you know, if you're building a base out on the E and D row, I know a lot of people tend to build the base on it like a lollipop, so it's on kind of a stalk and then there's the base. I placed it in there and then tried to land on top of it, kind of like you would with a carrier or something, and yeah, it pushed. And I mean pushed. It pushed the bloody carrier through the floor. And I didn't realise, you know, that's on me, I didn't realise it had done it. But a storm was just about to hit, so it's not like I could have done anything about it anyway. And, yeah. It pushed it through the floor, and the container went kaboom. Like, literally exploded. I was not impressed. Anyway, what's everyone up to? Container won't survive a tier 3 storm. It did not. It went bang. It literally, I was there. I could still unload spice sand to it, which is what I was doing. And then suddenly it just went, I was like, what the hell's that? I had to come out of the base, fly under the base, knock it off the cliff, go and pick it up, fly it back. Wouldn't let me repair it. I pocketed it because it looked like someone in the chat said, oh, you can repair it at the repair machine. I said, yeah, that'll do. You know, even if it costs a bunch more mats, it's still going to be cheaper than rebuilding the whole thing. No, and then I couldn't place it again and just use it as spare storage inside my main base. Can't complain. Well, a little. It's about 361 days to the next Christmas, and people have already put their Christmas decorations up. I love it. That's pretty good. not heard that one before. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing. Are we going to go out, spice mine a bit, or what else could we do? Well, we could make more plastinium. How much plastinium have I got? I know I've got quite a bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got like 10k plastinium. Let's make another K. 689. Oh, my water's a little low. Yeah. Okay. It's on. Yeah, this is what I did when I only had one hand. Oh, just make more plastinium then, I guess. It's paying off now I can sell it. Made 50k. Yeah, the buff's nice, yeah. Really, that's the time you should do your spice as well, but I never do the maximum it can do, because when we're like, oh well, you know, what if I need to suddenly do something else? And I've got no water left, I'm waiting on 50 minutes for a bit of water to come back. Or whatever, you know? So always leave a little bit of water over. Just in case.
Sector weather alert.
Having
A large
had to
sandstorm is approaching.
resurrect from dying of thirst in early doors. Yeah. When I first started it, yeah. So since then, yeah, it's been a bit of a thing. Is that what you've got on Thule? What's it? The 4 refs took me over 200 corpses to fill the water stores up again. Christ. I don't know how many it takes. I've only got just under 1 million millilitres, which isn't a lot. Yeah, you can always make a lot more with the 75% reduction, 25% reduction. No, it's 25, 12 death stills. Yeah, I only used 3. It's enough for me. Oh my god, yeah, there you go. Just over the mill. So, 10,000 litres, basically. 45 per death. Yeah, this is the... You can't see it from there, but yeah, this is the advanced. Same one, yeah? I can't remember. Does it tell you on here how much it generates? Anyway, it's a lot more. So, we could go out spice field hunting. Could do that. I'm not far off another run, now I think about it. Queen Chris Games is raiding with a party of 21. Thank you, Queen's Chris. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Let's do the shout out thing. Yeah, spell it right, or you'll have to type it again. There we go. I'm okay. Hands working good again now. Given where I was 10 weeks ago, that's amazing. But yes, good to see you. What were you playing? Were you playing the old DUNE? I don't know how to do that. There's a plugin, isn't there? Brings up what you were streaming. Was it DUNE? Anyway, welcome, all of us. Join us in following. I am following, I'm sure. Although we do tend to stream at the same time on the same days, so it's a bit difficult. Good game. See you later. Thank you. You're very welcome, Queen Chris. I will catch one of your streams soon, and if you're on later, I will look for you for raidage. You're very welcome. Anyway. Yeah, so I just took down my DD base, and I'm trying to figure out what to do next. I'm not too sure. What should we do next? Go spice hunting? We should probably grab a compactor or 3 then, eh? going to put this away so we don't lose it. So leave that. Leave that. Oh, actually, do I want that? How's mine doing? Yeah, I can leave that. I can leave that. Oh, God. Yep. Oh, my thing. Okay. Yep. Right, let's finish this one off and then take that one as well. Yeah, let's put them both like that. So, number 1, number 2. And then, let's just have a quick check where I was at on spice. Anyway, I think I was doing pretty well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only 1 stack away from another run. Well, I'm not here though. Draining 500 power while it's doing nothing. Not a good thing. Right, however, let's do some repairs while we're here. Yep, so if you came in with Queen Chris, then you're very welcome here. And yes, you will continue to get your drops. So have no fear. You want the rest of the observer set, you will get it. Or as long as, however long they said it would take. Already got mine? But no, what it won't do is let you watch your own stream, which kind of annoys me a bit. You know, hey, I'm streaming the damn game. Why can't I get it? Your Spice is busy. Spicer is busy for another 26 hours. Oh, someone's been busy on the Spice. Fair play. Excuse me. Oh, disgusting fella. How very daring. Yeah, I left mine running last night. But yeah, let's get some more. Why? Because I want more. I think everyone else is taking down the bases now. I couldn't see any on the compass. Been farming like mad in the weekend. Fair dues. Yes, Space Quest goes out with a crawler and carrier on his own. Oh no. I'm like, be careful, dude. He does it, but he's like, oh, indeed, right up. You know, he's super cautious. Yeah, I might start doing the same. I have the guild harvester at my base, but obviously it ain't mine, it belongs to the guild. That's how I've lost my carrier. Oh, crikey. Up we go. Let's get another beer while we're flying out to the ED border. Probably bought more than I did. Oh well, we'll be alright. Should have bought another. I should have brought another one with me. Yeah, we went out and farmed a nearly depleted field, like a big square out the middle of it. There's only the edges left, really. We went out and farmed that, and then took all the spice back, and then went back out again with thumpers trying to spawn the ringworm just to watch it. Didn't come. We tried, but no, Big Jeff didn't want to play. Jeff once, and it was when I was ratting in the deep desert. Just going out and mining titanium back when it was all way out. In the PvP, I was going out and doing that. And on the way back, I went, oh god, there's loads of Ornies, and I was trying to get away from them, and then suddenly up he came out of the ground, and everyone was just scattering away from him. I was like, wow, they're not looking at me right now. At this point, there's so many of them, they probably think I'm one of them or something, you know. Right, we'll get on that row. We're at full fuel, so we should be alright to do one spot at least, maybe not two. Not 100% sure. So we'll get up to the DE row. On the way back I may have to check out the Forgotten Cave there. Got water. Yeah, we're okay on water. What I would like is a really flat medium, but they nearly always do like that, and you park your Orny and it goes skidding down the hill, and you're like, oh, you know. So I'm going to get up to that line, grab another beverage, and then we'll see how we do. That looks pretty far out. Where are we now? We're in D. Yeah, that's way out. I'm going to get up to this island coming up. That's not the one I'm looking at. I'm looking at that one. Find somewhere sheltered there, park, jump in the passenger seat, and then when I get back, we'll do the run. Any storms anyway, but just in case the desert surprises us, we'll land here. There'll be a cave here, looking at the layout, but maybe there's not. I don't know. We'll be back very shortly while I bounce along with the ornithopter. Right, hang on. Back in a minute. Right, have no fear. I have returned. So we are now right on the edge. Should be a cave there, but I'm not seeing it. Anyway. We are in E2. A little bit west. A little bit south. Just make sure we're covering everywhere along the line. Be surprised. Very good health. Skull, school, all the others, variations. Along this line seems to be the good spot for me. So we'll get to the line and then line up for west and east on the compass. Seeing anything. I think we're going to be heading east very shortly. Yeah, I think we're about up to the border. Yeah, there ain't nothing here. Okay. A bit of altitude. Fuel looking for spice blows, but you do use a lot of fuel getting on and off. So eyes peeled, looking for signs of spice. Flying over where we've just been, so when we get to there, it's double eyes peeled. Both. Yeah, that's the way it's going to have to go. Shout out if you see the spice on the ground. Like watching a David Attenborough thing. And here, even here, in the deep desert, life finds a way. I love David. I grew up on, what was the show he did? It ran from, what felt like ages, but probably wasn't. Because, of course, back then it was 3 TV channels and you got one a week or one a month or something of anything. Life on Earth, that was it. Absolutely loved it. You know, he went through, started with microbes and worked his way big ass dungeon near the shield wall, isn't it? It is a good dungeon. I do like it. Big caves in the middle of it. Yeah, it's very cool. And complex machinery as well. There's two fabricators or refiners as you're going down. And they've always got like 50, 60 between them. It's that carbide scrap stuff that I struggle with. Because as far as I know, it only comes up in Mesa Tyrrell, which is, you know, the electric worm place. And it's not like you get a lot on any given run. There's just not a lot there. It just doesn't seem to be anywhere else. It's annoying. Mesa Tyrrell only spot to get them. Yeah, I know, that bugs me, but that's the case. Whereas all these side slams have got all this other stuff. 50, 60 to 45 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of how I find it. And then you need 40 per part for a Titan 6 machine, and there's none in the deep desert. It's like, oh, come on. Maybe that'll change with the new Landstrad, I don't know. How far out are we? Oh, D5, we're about halfways. It's a lot easier to see at night, during the day rather than it is at night. No, just the shadow. Time for another boost. Yeah, I was waiting on the respawns with chests and whatnot. Particle capacitors. Every single testing station you go to, you're picking up 200, 300 virtually from every chest. It's nuts. I think you get more per chest in the A-row, but you've got to fight tougher mobs in the A-row than you do in 163. First time I went there farming, I was farming for kills, and back then I think I didn't even have a Thufa's vest or something, and by the time I got back, went through the entire dungeon and came back out, everything had respawned, so I just went round and round for about 2 hours and finished the Landstrad off. Crazy. But it doesn't really work now. I come back out, nothing's respawned because they're all still dead. Because you went through them like hot knife through butter with your better gear, you know? Right, I can see a Jeff just to the side of the reticle, but I can't see any spice near him. Could be a bum run, might see nothing. We'll do all the way back to the west, just in case. Yeah, I see him over there, he's just at the wingtips now. Wandering worm. Can't see any spice. I wish the game would remember where the other blows were. 163 gives 135, 165 per run. Oh, you get way more than that in the A-row, dude. For particle capacities, you get way more than that. You get more than that per chest? Or is that what you meant? Was that the per chest number? Small under me, but we're not going to bother with small. Or do I need to do a few smalls to get the mediums to start popping or something weird? Yeah, we've been a little north of the line, I think. So I'm going to try and get back on that line, because you get the D-row ones and the E-row ones. It looks like there's one up ahead, but I know that is across the border. We're not going to reach it. We're at the end. We're going to hit the wall. And there's the wall. Oh, there's some of a medium there. I think it's been gutted mostly. Yeah, it's at a bit of a jaunty angle as well. But that looks just like the one I did last night. Thin on the ground. So. Oh no, there you go. Full load. No, not from those. Maybe this darker stuff. Who left all that spice? I don't think it was me. Filled their Ronnie and left. I don't know. I wasn't here when it happened. Yeah, full. Wander it. Then such a shit angle though, that's the problem. See, there's quite a bit there, but look at the angle, oh my god. I think, okay, we remember this one. It's marked on the map now, okay. And we'll do a bit of westward, see if we can't do better. Find something a little flatter and fuller. Hopefully we will. There's no guarantee. I finally tried out solo crawler carrier. Probably won't use the compactor anymore again. It's like 1 minute on the sand at a time. Scary stuff. Ace, and welcome to the stream anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't own the carrier. I mean, technically, well, I do own a carrier, but I don't own a crawler. The guild has one. I rebuilt it, so the game thinks it's mine, but it's not. It's the guild's. And on my server, the Landstrad was the vehicle vendor. Is it not show? View decree, there you go. Yeah. So we got the vehicle parts, which is the better land crawler parts. Yeah, when you're farming with the compactor, you're kind of waiting on worm sign and stuff like that. When you're farming with the crawler, I must imagine you're jumping off the sand every time you see mow with Eve or something. Plus, you know, if you're on a large blow, one full circle. Yeah, there's a lot of debate on the best way to do it, and I don't know what the best way probably is. But when I go out with Space Quest, I just go with what he says. We're in usually my carrier and his crawler, so I'm like, okay. Go up 2 circles, go up 3 circles. Oh, right, okay. I can see a small up ahead. No mediums. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. You'll see this way you don't aggro the worm, only the occasional wanderer. Yeah, that's it. Well, Moed shows up. And you get the Jaws music. Yeah, there's a wanderer in your vicinity. Be careful. That's where someone else running out and placing a thumper is a good idea, but as soon as you get red worm sign, you've got like 30 seconds to get your ass off the ground. And like a decent height. So yeah. And that wanderer can eat your carrier on a lag spike. Yeah, if it's parked on the sand and you don't get there, yep, you're screwed. That's the thing, if he eats the carrier, you're kind of stranded on the sand, aren't you? I mean, how the hell do you get back? You know, you can't fly the carrier, so sure as shit can't drive it back, you know? So, I don't know. Up on the line, we're up on the line. Nope, that was a shadow. Damn. Going for it. Middle altitude. See another small just over the right shoulder of the wing. Really? Smalls? Or is that a shadow? Maybe that's a shadow. I think that was a shadow. Nothing doing. Unless they're deeper into the D row and I'm just not seeing them. Slightly slightly further. Oh, wait there. Hello. Come to Papa. Half of it looks fairly. Nah, should be doable. Got it. But yeah, was it 15% per time? You know, when you reclaim the vehicle, is it 15% damage it takes? Non-recoverable. You can't recover a carrier. Or do you mean it was wrecked by the time you got to number 4? Yeah, so 4... Oh, no. Fix it again. Okay. If you lose 15% each time, 2 times is 30, 3 times... Yeah, I can see what you mean, like diminishing returns. Eventually there's just nothing happening. What you get back is so wrecked, you can barely use it. Yeah, perma damage, isn't it? So that's the thing. Oh man, right, yeah, that's just not good. Seconds. Not too far away from the capital of the plane. Roger. We're just cleaning up your desert for you. Yes, we are. Yeah, just cleaning it up. That's all. Stack a bit so far. Yeah, I see you down there. You might not be on my compass, but I'm not blind. Yeah, see, you're coming back around again. No, you're not catching me like that. Heading off there, Jeff. You look like you're heading off there, Jeff. Land on the dead stuff. Ooh, I'm injured. For the dog stuff. see if we can land a bit nearer to that in a minute. Before we do, VJ, oh well, you're gonna get your account banned, Mr. Bot. As soon as I get a spare second. Ain't doing it while I'm on the sand. Yeah, it's a bot. I'll just report them. Oh, there's Moadib. Early warning system. Let's get these. Glorious purple powder, yeah. Three, yeah, thought so. One, two. Hey Jeff. Three, and we're gonna take off 55. And then VJE is getting banned. He is, because I'm going to report him. So first of all, we just do ban, and then expand the chat slightly to get the dots. There we go. Report. Scams, bots, viewer tampering. There we go. Viewership tampering. Next. So description, selling. View bots. There we go. Send. I verify that the information I am sending is truthful. Yes, it is. Block this user. Oh, yes. And just like that, another bot dies. I can see the colour and I know where I want to go, but I don't know if I can land on it. I don't. Let's give it a go. Oh, we're skidding. Uh-oh. Yeah, jaunty angles all round. Good stuff is at such a steep angle, it's annoying. Glorious powder, yes. Yes it is. You know the score. I'll work tomorrow. See, I always book the second week as holiday book. I don't know, just me. Factor about to break. Yeah, we know. It's not even worth repairing at this point. Or almost not worth repairing. Why I bought a second one with me. I would hate to lose both. Timer. Yep. Damn you, Jeff. 550. Because Sky Halloon, that's why. If you've never seen Sky Halloon, it's terrifying. Worm comes up out of the ground, raises to like 400 meters, and you're like, holy crap. No, it's not happening. I haven't seen it happen in a long time. I think they fixed it, but the paranoia is still there that it's going to happen again. Are you coming back, Jeff? I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Are you coming back for some more? There's no escape. Yeah, you get up in the air and he hits you in midair, and that's it. You're done. Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. Okay, I'm kind of gonna pick those up and grab a couple more, but can I land without skidding? Nothing worse than thinking your awnie's parked. Turn round and it's halfway down the hill, and you're not going to get there in time. That's not good. Just aiming for the dark stuff now. Always know where you're on is. The other thing with the jaunty angle ones is you tend not to see OD. So your early warning system doesn't spawn out of the sand when it's this angular. may disappear from the compass. However, I always watch where he's going after. See, little git coming back. Bottom of the hill, I think. However, got some good colour here. All that wispy stuff. This looks good. Killer. Pretty good blow this, but the angle is horrible. Full personal inventory. We were in E3, running out of road as far as heading the other way. How are we doing inventory wise? Oh, almost there. Just get this. I think we call it, and then any more we'll get from a fresh spot. So. Just see if there's anything further along. If not, time to go. Don't get greedy. Getting greedy gets you killed. I think we ripped the guts out of that one though. So I'm happy with that load. I've not seen or heard any blows, but we were all the way over in E9 on the way back when we saw that one. So we could be missing some. E2? Not far. No. There's the line is practically there. There's the midline, D2, E2. I know I'll probably find more in the PvP zone, but why do that? If you can get enough in the PvE zone, don't go out there. That's my kind of thinking. All you're going to meet out there is someone else farming who goes, hey dude. Or you'll meet a griefer who's still on holiday from school at Christmas going, I'm going to kill you now. Because, I mean, they never take the stuff. They're not out there for resources. They're out there to spoil your day. And then feel good about it somehow. Okay, that was the last of the fuel as well. E1, I don't think there was any. I don't think there's a spawn out here, so time to head south. Yes. Yes, it is. Is there one that way? There's one there. I was farming in the PvP zone the other week with a Harrier and a crawler, because why not? And it was pretty, as far as other players, investable, to be fair. But the only PvP that seems to happen seems to be, I mean, there's a small there, but I mean, that I could lift the whole lot of that without even filling my inventory, so. Need to check those caves. It's 2 hours past. Right, you don't reckon no, the caves don't reset until after the Coriolis then? They don't change faster than that, do they? Do they new cave spawn or something? They can't do because the layout changes, doesn't it? So, I mean, I can come back out and scout and go do some caves, but they're going to be the same loot as the rest of the week, isn't it? Or do you know something I don't know? Most of a full inventory anyway. Even numbers. I like even numbers. Yeah, they respawn, but they're individual, aren't they? So if you haven't been there for X number of hours, minutes, then it's your personal timer. You know, you can be there looking at an empty chest, someone else comes in who's not been out there. It's like a personal timer, not a static timer. I mean, it would be terrible if it was a static timer. Because what would happen? Everyone would be there at that time. So I think it's a per player timer. So if you've not been there for whatever it is, 105, 150 minutes, then it'll have respawned for you, but not possibly someone else. To the world map. Might come out for a second, I'm not sure. There's only so much Jeff I want to talk
Sector weather
in a
alert.
day.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
It's just the Coriolis. So I heard the alarm, you know, the late, there's a sandstorm. No! Moment of panic and then realise, yeah, 8 hours, whatever. So yeah. Right, I'm going to go off, get another beer, come back and decide what to do next. Okay, and we're heading back with the hall. Where's it gone? There she is. There we go. Yeah, we'll head back with this, maybe head out again. I think, maybe? Why not? No, that's the wrong spot. No, still the wrong spot. Over there, over there. There we go. 3 o'clock, please. Okay, those would be my eye sockets. Doesn't it feel like you're going a million miles an hour flying over the deep desert? Oh, why is it so crapo vision in Haga? I know it's the law of the Coriolis, blah blah blah, but come on. It doesn't need to be that bad, surely. And does it need to be that bad for that long? Couldn't it just be the last hour or something? Okay, you're done. Oh, you've got a bit left. So I'll just do... Okay, that should be another burn, looking at this. Only one. Oh, we're just shy. Oh, I should have got a bit more. Look at that. So close to 20k. Right, we're going out. again. Can't not. How can you not? How's our... Ooh, where's the repair? But probably have to swap on the patch. Yeah, and then the other one's still good, I think. Well, it's about halfway. Less than halfway, about a third. Oh, fuel cells. Yes, remember the fuel cells. You don't have any. Need to pick up a couple. Oh, I don't want any of them little ones. I don't know where they came from. 1, 2. There we go. That's good enough. Buggy rays. Oh, multiple Mark 6 cutters. That's good going. If I go out to that, I'll take weapons with me, just in case. Yeah, I've looted a few of those previously. They last so long compared to hand tools, though. Have you noticed that with buggies? Yeah, sure, the engine and the gen and the... but the storage and the cutters... to seethe. Yeah, people seem to like them. You get more blueprints from the ships in the PvP zone than you do in a dungeon testing station. You get maybe 1, maybe 2 in a testing station versus like 3 or 4 sometimes. Crazy numbers. Got to be there at the right time, haven't you? Definitely don't be there at the wrong time. I've seen people flying along, minding their own business. Next thing a shit hits them on the way down. Dead. Like respawn at your base. Dead. It's pretty scary stuff, to be fair. I was on a spice field once in PvP. This other guy landed and he went, "I'm friendly." I was like, okay. And he was just mining spice, I'm mining spice, and we're going either or, you know, I'm compacting, you're gathering, I'm compacting, you're gathering. We were doing pretty good. And then we heard kaboom in the distance, and it was a fresh blow, so, you know, the sky isn't, anything in the sky is invisible, because it's nothing but plumes of spice everywhere. And the next thing you know, like an inch from that guy's ornithopter, a ship landed. He flew and left. He didn't stay any longer. That looks like a medium to me. Yeah, it's quite big at the top. Have a look. Yeah, it's hanging around. We're a little far out with the dust to see if there's a fountain at the bottom or not. Looks like a fresh blow to me. Yeah, the big hammerhead at the top is the giveaway. Small spawns, they pop up a little bit and then they don't. Like in under a minute, they basically finished. You know? See how far out it is. Where are we now? We are in C3. Alright. Might be in PvP, might not. I think it's in the D row or the bottom of the E row, so it should be okay. Just see what the angles are like on the sand. That can't be a Big Daddy field. We're nearly on it. And we're not out of the C row yet. Surely not. Getting a brew, don't blame you. If I was working tomorrow, that's what I would do. Just ship, go kaboom. Let's get eyes on where are you going to land. Return toward where I heard the sound. What I don't want is a ship landing on top of me while I'm here. Where are you going? Away from me by the look of it. Not far away though. Might just... yeah, there we go. Oh, it's quite high. This one. No, it's definitely no, I can't get that. Damn it. Hey, that angle. Focus, we get the spot. Looks pretty concave and flat. Let's see how we do. Terrible. Every 5 seconds. Oh my god, mate, how much are you compacting, you idiot? You're going way over. You're just going to end up leaving spice on the ground. Fucking idiot. When you do it like that, all you end up doing is encouraging the worm, and the spice starts despawning under you. Oh, God. Don't do it like that. also get more spice in less time. There's 3 of them out here in scouts. Oh, it's amateur hour. Might just stay here to watch them fucking die. Oh, God. I'm just going to wait up here for them. You're going to fill a scout very quickly. Come back, come back, come back. Why? Did you just bring the worm? 4. Do 4. Collect it, wait, do 4, collect it, deposit, do 4, and rinse and repeat. That's all you got to do. It's a nice little rhythm, and there you go, worm again. It's like 3 times as fast as normal. I have seen guys trying to do this and someone landing a crawler on it and just driving through them. It's pretty funny. I mean, it's not very funny for them, but it is quite funny generally. Nope, he did 4 that time. 5. Collected 2, 3. Just don't learn, do you guys? You know, in face of all the information that's been fed to you by the game. Oh, I did 6 and the worm came. Maybe don't do 6. Okay, so that was 14 compactions. 15. 16. What do you expect? Oh my God. Your scout must be full by now. I'm back. That was a well-earned brew then. says there's 2. It ain't fast, but it makes the best brew. That's what counts. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna waste fuel while they're doing 12 compactions and wondering why Jeff turns up so quickly. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm just gonna wait till they fill their scouts and then go down and do it. Well, I don't want to say properly, but in a manner that doesn't attract the worm quite so quickly. How about that? There's Jeff again. Wonder why? Well, that would be you're compacting you're trying to do 12 compactions that you have no hope of picking all of them up. You're just wasting spice. But hey, you know, do what you want to do. See what we can see. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These guys are nuts. You could have got twice as much spice if you knew what you were doing. And the game tells you. Fuck these guys. They're just idiots. Complete idiots. Then it's mine. No, I can run over to where your compactions are and pick them all up. Until you pick it up, it's not yours. So, and I've seen this happen. People go kaboom, kaboom, kaboom like that idiot. Get, you know, however many on the ground, and then the other guy lands a bit sooner and starts picking them up. Thanks for wearing out your compactor, I'll just pick this up. That's how it works. It's crazy, but that's how it works. So you do 4, you pick up 4. You do 4, you pick up 4. You can do 12 of those before you've got to take off. And Moadib comes along and lets you know that the worm's coming. My bet is they're not even using compactors, so they've got they're getting medium draw and high worm. It's just, why would I waste my time with that, you know? I'm not gonna go down on the sand and try and do the same field as them while I'm farming like fools. Sorry, but no. Exactly. If you go out onto a big blow, you can do loads, but doing loads is a waste of time because they decay. So if you do 18 like these guys are doing and then take off, when you come down, you've got 8. The rest are gone, and they're gone forever. No one gets them. Not you, not anyone else. don't know who they are, but you're farming like fools, guys. You're trying to out-compact each other. You know, it doesn't work like that. There you go. Arrakis is beautiful in the morning. I think the worms are inconsistent. They're fairly consistent, I would say. Most people don't seem to be aware that when Moadib shows up, it's not an invitation to shoot him so you can eat him. He's warning you that you've got 30 seconds until the worm's showing up and going to breach. After the worm breaches, you've got another 30 seconds. And that's been true since launch. Now, it's quite possible they will eventually change that, because once they figure out players know that, they'll probably change it. But right now, that's how it is. Worms are not inconsistent if you're observing. I'm telling you now, pay attention. I swear to God, you'll see it for yourself. I was doing it earlier on the other field. Moadib showed up and went, right, I've got 30 seconds. That's enough to do 4 more, pick them up, put them in the orney, and then I've got 30 seconds to get off the sand. And it did it every time. What you've got to be aware of is when the musical cues of the game are telling you there's a wandering worm, and so on and so forth. There's like several different cues, but if you're paying attention, they do inform you. We're out road pretty soon. Probably enough to make up that other run on the refiner. More if it was 25%. The way they're doing what they're doing is how to get less spice for the time invested. There's the field we went to before, just to the south of us. There it is. It's not reblown. We are in E9. We're out of road. So we go west again. There's a blow over there. I think it's difficult to spot from here. Yeah, 5-6 times before it filled up. Same here. There's a small. I can go and grab that. I'll wait for these fools. But I will get all of it so quickly. It's silly. See how much is gone? You don't get the same jet aggro here as you do in Hagar. sustain as much here. 37, 56. There's like nothing happening here. The collection area from the compaction is bigger than you think it is. Nothing. Do this one, we'll get diddly squat. That's all you're getting? 2. That's it. 600 from a small is about all you can expect. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you get over 500, you've done well. If those two fools hadn't been here, we'd have half filled the carrier by now. But it is an open world. People can do what they want. And what I've found is if you get 2 people on any blow, small, medium or large, unless they've got at least 100 meters between them, it's always difficult. Jeff gets really excited when there's 2 people. So it doesn't matter if you're doing everything right. If there's 2 of you, you're still going to pull Jeff very quickly. Each and every time. Kind of depressing. Jeff's like that. He's consistent. With the music cues, my base was on the border of Nice Tyrol Field, so I had no idea there was even one until hundreds of hours in, because I always heard, oh. Yeah, I guess the musical cue that you always hear isn't a cue at all. How those guys are doing. Where was that flag? Should be marked. We did land. There's one there. There's one there. Okay. See how we go on. But what they're doing, they're going to end up being the person complaining that the worm ate them, and I've no idea what they did wrong. And the game doesn't make it obvious. It doesn't tutorialize worm aggro. It's something you have to kind of figure out, measure, test again, you know, and you can't blame players for that. That's a failure of the game to teach you. But, you know, I'm a musician, I pick up on audio cues very quickly, etc. So, yeah. Always listening for the chorus and the hook. You know, all these other little things.